Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our September 23rd council meeting. You have before you the agenda. Is there any changes to the agenda?
Your Worship, just a minor one under council committee reports from Councillor Welke. We did make some minor changes to the August 29th meeting with Danae, and just to correct, just include the last names for those folks that were at the meeting.
Okay, so in the minutes, we'll make that change.
Yes,
then?
we'll make that change, Your Worship.
Okay. Is there anything else for the agenda?
Is this in here?
I see we have a delegation, but they're not listed on the CAO. I see we have a delegation, but they're not listed on the agenda.
Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna explain it, but you don't want me to explain it after.
No, but we would like to add you as a delegation. So, under forest, what do you call it?
Forest Council Canada.
And Lisa Wardley is the presenter. Any other changes to the agenda? If not, could I have someone move to accept the agenda? Councillor Lebrion, all in favor? Carried. So, we'll welcome you to the table up here.
Okay, I'll be real quick.
Do you just want to click that on? Oh,
It
it's
is.
on for you.
It's on? Okay, I'll be real quick. So, of course, High Level is a partner in Forest Capital of Canada. Boris you guys are getting a sneak peek. There's been kind of some teasers over the last couple of weeks introducing Boris. Boris will probably be out, I think, tomorrow or the next day with an intro video on our social media. And it is going out to, this package is going out to 4,100 Fort McMillan School Division students. That's what we're in the FCSS office organizing. And then plus all our reserve schools, Paddle Prairie, we're not quite sure yet, we gotta get a hold of them, as well as play school, then there'll be kind of the secondary FCSS and libraries and all that kind of thing. So in your package that's going out to Fort McMillan School Division, there's a couple different things. So an introduction to Boris and a coloring page. So we're urging everyone to actually color it, adults included, and you can upload your picture or send us your picture and we'll put it on social media. There is a Ask the Boris postcard that's in here, and again, it's, you know, dear Boris the spruce tree, and they get mailed into the county, and then we're actually going to try and actually answer most of them, so we'll see what happens there. So if you ask a question regarding like foresters, then we'll have one of our foresters help Boris answer it. If it's more of a logger question, maybe we'll get one of our loggers. If it is, you know, something else, if it's like fire, we might get Terry Jessamine to answer it on behalf of Boris, whatever. And so we're gonna either do that in video, some writing within social media and that kind of thing, so that's part of it. And then the introduction to Boris in a couple different ways, as far as the Proud to Learn in the Forest Capital of Canada for everybody, as well as the couple different stickers. And then of course, who doesn't need pencil crayons? So one of the things about Boris that's been pretty exciting is it's taken quite a few months to actually create. Boris as a character and as one of our legacy landmarks as we move forward is important as well. But as of October 9th, so during AFPA, the first day of AFPA, the interactive learning program will roll out, and so the link will be active for that. So it's geared towards age 7 to 11, and we have individuals across the region that were involved with the part of the interactive part. And it's kind of a, as you go through it, you can choose which way or which selection you want Boris to do, and it kind of moves you as it goes through. It's the first sort of chapter of that. There is an ability as we move forward in future years to be able to add on to it. There's already the ideas of Boris as the tourist, so touring the boreal forest, maybe a partnership with MFTA. Boris as a farmer and a partnership with Mera to explain, you know, farming in the boreal forest. Boris maybe as a firefighter, and what does that look like? You know, so there's kind of the the options are limited to what Boris can actually teach and educate. We do have one of our members actually looking at kind of the full-blown mascot outfit. He did actually put a disclaimer that if he does all the work, he will never have to be the mascot, so we'll see what happens there. And yeah, so we're going to hopefully, again, like I said, roll this out. We ask, you know, as far as you guys, if you could start sharing it when the trailer rolls out, put it on your social media. The sky's the limit with Boris, and we want to make sure that Boris is definitely one of our legacy, because it's truly Northwest Alberta, and it's truly about us. I know that a lot of people said he looks like John Thurston. John Thurston. Other people today said he looks like Eric with teeth. You guys know Eric Thurston. And like even right down to when they actually designed him, the reason why he's designed the way he is so that he can actually fill many roles. You could put the backpack on him for school. He could actually have a firefighter backpack on the back. He could wear a Santa outfit. He could do, a bunch of different things and play a bunch of different roles and, truly become our Northwest mascot. So I want to thank the town high level for being a part of Forest Capital up until this point. We have a couple more months to go. There is going to be a feature. I think some of you are going to AFPA. No? Oh. Because AFPA this year, they actually, when they were up here doing some of the interviews for the podcast, they created a video that's going to be a tribute video to the Mackenzie region because of Forest Capital and a tribute to our forestry partners in the area. Forest Capital will have a booth at AFPA to promote our region to, kind of all the foresters across the province. And then we're also partnering with FPAC in some of their kind of learning tools moving forward as well. So yeah, it's been exciting. It's been a whirlwind. I'm glad you guys are along for the ride, and we'll see what it looks like from this point forward. So you guys get the sneak peek, anyways.
Is there any questions for Lisa?
Councillor Jessen's half that is right.
I gave everyone the disclaimer, so please don't use these in front of me while Crystal's talking.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you for all your hard work and your committee and
It's been a group. Mel Planting is a co-chair, and we got like Luke and Jesse, the two foresters that we have on there from Token with us, Fraser, have been amazing. So it's definitely been fun. And thank you guys for letting us use it. I don't know if you guys know that, but you guys went to see the FCS office to sort everything, so it's been great. Hopefully most of that will be out of your hair tomorrow and Mike comes and mix it up. So.
well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Did you make a video?
Yeah.
I didn't see you on the clips.
Maybe it wasn't good enough of a cut.
You never made the cut? All right, you have your September 9th minutes before you. There are some changes as CAO Thompson alluded to. So if you want to say those changes again.
Can your worship, it will be interim CEO Frank Bessinger, Director of Emergency Services Rodney Schmidt, as well as the council member Bernard Boulier, and Director of Emergency Services Keith Boulier of Fire Service on the Fire Service Agreement. That will be the minor change that we make in the minutes, your worship.
Okay. Was that the only change to the minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Does somebody want to move to adopt the minutes? Councillor Lambert, all in favor? Carried. Delegation business, can someone move the delegation business for information, please?
I'll move.
Councillor Welke, all in favor? Carried. My report, I sent it early this morning. Mackenzie Regional Waste, everything's running, everything's copacetic there. Same with Ready. I attended a teepee raising at AHS, and this is very important in the step towards reconciliation for Indigenous patients, families, and community members. The teepee offers a sense of belonging and cultural safety, and it helps bridge that gap between modern medicine and traditional healing. CRAW was, like I told you last week, we were very busy. The big thing with CRAW is, I don't know if any of you have heard, but CN is pulling out of Jasper. So this is a big topic. They say it will make the train stops between Edmonton and Blue River terminal more efficient. Jasper doesn't see it that way because they are losing probably 200 residents that work there, live there. And so CRAW is collaborating with the town of Jasper to lobby and prevent this closure from happening. And they said it would probably happen in September of 2025, so we have a year to advocate on their behalf. And that's my report. Oh, and if you didn't know, the transport minister resigned. We were in the midst of meeting him, setting up meetings with him. He resigned, so now the process starts all over again. Any questions? Can I have someone move my report then, please? Councillor Jessamine, all in favor? Carried. Under the council committee reports, Deputy Mayor Langford.
On September 11th, attended the same Mackenzie Regional Waste Management Commission meeting as the mayor, as well as the Ready Board meeting also on September 11th.
Thank you. Councillor Anderson.
On September 4th, I attended the Golden Range Society meeting, and on September 12th, I attended a Transportation Society meeting.
Did the Golden Range have their AGM? Or is that coming?
That's coming,
Did they find a secretary?
not yet. And the Transportation Society's looking for drivers still.
Okay.
They have two, they had four, now they're down to two, because of medical reasons.
That's sad. So if you're looking to drive, please contact Brent. This is the seniors bus. Councillor Jessamine.
On, okay, is that working?
Yep.
On September the 11th, I attended our high-level Community Policing Society monthly meeting, and that's all I have to announce.
Thank you. Councillor Lambert.
On September 10th, I attended the Get to Know You Night on behalf of the Chamber. I thought it was a really well-attended event. It seemed to be a really good success with everyone that was there, so kudos to everyone that helped put that on. That's all I have to report.
Thank you. Did you get everybody signed up for hockey and?
I wasn't there for hockey.
Oh. Councillor Lebrion.
All I have to report is on the 16th, the Committee of Whole, and then on Saturday, the 21st, I attended the Peace Library Systems Board meeting via Zoom.
Anything new with Peace Library?
No, it was kind of our first meeting back, so it was more of a welcome back, nothing really heavy.
Okay, thank you. Councillor Welke.
No meetings to report, Madam Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to the action list. Any actions to report? I know I signed the fire agreement. Do you know if that has been signed by the Denny Law?
It hasn't yet, Your Worship.
Okay. Okay, could I have someone move the action list then? Councillor Jessamine, all in favor? Carried. Up and coming events. Nothing jump out? Could I have someone from council accept the upcoming events?
I'll move the action list.
Sorry, I just have one question. So with the fill your trunk, does that go by, do you have to register with you or you just,
Is this, is this for Halloween, like
Yes.
the trunk or treat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you register with the FCSS office, so you just call in there and then they'll, they have a map so you can pick your spot and then, yeah, that's how it works.
So how many spots are available?
Like, we have almost 80, but last year, I mean, I think we had about 12 people register, so we can use both sides if we have enough people, but we just stick to one side if we don't have enough.
Okay, and is there a fee?
No, it's free.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Counselor Anderson moves the events list. All in favor? Carried. Into new business. 13.1, request for decision to the amendment to the procurement policy. CAO.
Director Phillips will be presenting that one.
So, Madam Mayor and Council, this is just a rise and report from the Committee of Whole meeting for the amendment to the procurement policy, just adding appropriate language for safeguarding the town's interest when it comes to vendor and procurement.
Okay. Is there anything new that council wants to bring up or administration? Okay. Deputy Mayor moves the recommendation. All in favor? Carried. Request for decision for the amendment to the designated officers, CAO.
Mayor and Council, this is just an amendment to the designated officers bylaw, and this isn't repealing or rescinding the previous bylaw. It's just an amendment to some of the sections and regarding the positions and the titles, just to make it more consistent with our provincial definitions and our updated job titles with the town.
Thank you. Was there a change to schedule?
38 halfway up where it says under section 5A. And on the next page under 5, it says A as well. That should actually be H to carry that over from the previous policy. Our apologies for that. We'll make that correction when it comes back in the minutes.
Okay. Would someone move that with the changes, please? Counselor Anderson? All in favor? Carried. Correspondence for action, there's none. Correspondence for information,
Question,
yes.
are we doing the readings of this?
Oh, did I run through that without the readings? Oh, sorry. I knew you guys would catch me in one. All right, could I have someone move first reading of the designated officer bylaw?
I'll do that.
Counselor Welke, all in favor? Carried. Second reading of the bylaw? Counselor Lambert, all in favor? Carried. Unanimous consent? Counselor Anderson, all in favor? Carried. And finally, third reading. Counselor Jessamine, all in favor? Carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Counselor Welke. So into the correspondence for information, did anyone want to move anything out of there? If not, could I have a motion to accept it? Counselor Lebrion, all in favor? Carried. That ends our public portion of our meeting. We will now move into closed session with a motion from council. Counselor Lebrion, all in favor? Carried. Did you have a question? No. Oh, okay.
This meeting, what I'm gonna say, wayfinding, you guys did the right choice. I remember back when I did on council, we did it independent. Cost us about $250,000